I'll just set myself up here, have a drink while it's still rolling. That's good. How long have we been going for? I can't see shit. I'll have a drink. I got some cold water and electrolytes, and now's the time. Makes a difference, you know, just a packet of electrolytes through the day. It makes a difference. How do I know? Because I know when I don't. I'm not going to the gym now. I'm training on the beach. Get myself sorted here. I'm talking and trying to do some things, and it's, I cock things up when I try to do too much. So let's focus, and this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I shall do a deep. Nearly got through. Alright, I'm just going to make my mark here. This is how you do it. Yep, I can see you, mate. No problem. And it's okay being called a weasel over here because you're weaseling through the traffic. So I'm a traffic weasel. Now, so right in front of us here is a Ferris wheel, and it's not working at the moment, but someone said it works at night. I haven't seen it go round. But I get a great view of that out of my window at night when it's all lit up. Let's get out in the middle of the road here because I'm just going to do this. Just going to follow these guys. And I'll get over to the other side there. Right. See, I just weaseled. Now I'm winging it here because I know that I'll eventually come up to a bridge. Yep, me 5,000 still in the pocket, so I haven't lost that to give to the fella. Now it was a new crispy note too, so I should have had a better look. There might have been some big ones around. I don't know what's down here. Oops. See someone on my right here? They just appear. I saw a guy go tits up big time yesterday. A delivery guy on a motorbike, you know, delivering parcels, the postman. What they do here when they want to, if I want to stop here and go here, and there's someone in front of me, I will speed up and turn in front of them. It's nuts. So you're constantly being cut off, and shit. Yep, good boy. And so this delivery guy pulls in front of him, cuts him off, and takes his front wheel out on him. And didn't have to do it. There's this mentality of they get in front of you to park. They'll cut you off to park instead of pulling in behind you. It's crazy. And this guy went down big time, man. his wheel folded up on him. He went down on his shoulder hard. I saw the whole thing. No one gave a shit. But that guy that cut him off didn't anyway. Because he was on his phone anyway, so as far as he was concerned, it was just an interruption. And the local boys, I stopped to help him, but the locals come running out, and they helped him up. But the guy on the courier was like, so? Anyway, that's what you got to watch. It's just the way it is. So just a word of warning. Oh, there's a big pub there. I think to my right these are big celebration joints. Oh, now I've got an idea where I think where I am. Yeah, I need to consider a. You're going to chuck rocks at me on your television now for saying this. Oh, you wanker! You should do it anyway. At least a good quality cycling helmet, and I'll buy another hat and mount my hat on it. I'll glue my hat to it for the sunshade. Anything's better than nothing, right? I should know that from riding big bikes or super bikes in the past. I spared no expense on good lids. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'm going to bust my ass going over this bridge now. Okay. Right. We're away. Now, so long as I stick to the side here, the people will make room for me. You know, don't be a dickhead and get out in the middle. And that's all I'm hoping for. Now this is the bridge that I come over the other way, on that side, where the guy overtook me on that electric bike. The bugger made me look bad. I'm trying to avoid the bumps here for the camera. I'm going to crank it down a gear. Oh, yep. Oh, here we go. Back in low. Oh yeah. So I flagged the gym for a month. Membership come up. Noise turned to shit again in the weights room. Boom. Everyone thought it was funny, so I thought it wasn't funny, and you know, they play shit music in gyms here, no good for training, just to suit themselves. Well, they can do that, but I found it a bit difficult, so politely let them know that I won't come back, because it's hard to train to this stuff on what is it, just recycle, bang. Enough of that. That's one of the things genuinely, for gyms here, the staff will play music to suit themselves. It's nightclub music. It's repetitive, heavily focused on a repetitive boom, 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 boom. There's no groove to it, and it's loud, and it's the same shit they play where everyone's on the booze in a restaurant, and it's loud. So I'm on the beach. I'm training on the beach on some of these high bars and blocks of concrete and rocks, shoulder raises with rocks and whatnot. I'll do a film on it, and I'm having a great time. So I'm just free-forming it now on the beach. There's these little gym areas that the locals use, ab twisters and little steppers they step on, and for hip flexing, just backwards and forwards, like a skiing motion, a snow skiing motion. And I'm just doing pull-ups and press-ups, and there's some heavy rocks around I use for shoulder raises and anything. Good fun. So I'm getting a bit of a brown on as well. Bit of a tan on. Yeah, it's good fun. So I'll do that for a month. I'm just going slow here. But while I've been talking, I can't even remember coming over the bridge there. Oop, bumpity bump. Can't even remember it. I'm only yabbering on just so that, just to balance the boredom out of what you can see, because not much has happened. Nothing's happened. I'm tempted to ride on, but I've got to get back and eat. I've had the fan on in the room, blowing her over my arse at night, and I've cooled down, and I've picked up a head cold, I think. Just from that blowing over me. I tried the aircon yesterday in the room. I had a look at the filters, they're brand new, so no problem there. Might stick to the left. I'm on the wrong side of the road here, I know that. So inverter, Mitsubishi, I think it's a 1.5 or 2 kilowatt. I ran it on its lowest. I ran it on the lowest fan speed, but the lowest room temperature, 16 degrees. And that was, ran at it averaged 1 kilowatt. Because I got the meter by the door per hour. I dropped it up to 20 degrees room temperature. It come down to 0.9. I went up to 24 degrees room temperature. This is each hour. I monitored it, and it come in at 0.8 of a kilowatt. Now, power where I am is 4,000 dong a kilowatt. So if I ran that, let's round it up to 10 hours a day. 10 kilowatts, 40,000 dong a day. 1.2 million a month. 1.2 million a month, which I think would be in 1.2 million dong a month anyway. Yeah, at the lowest temperature, lowest fan speed for 10 hours. I wouldn't do that. Now, There's concrete mixers and everything around me here. I want to get across the other side of the road. I know I'm in the wrong spot here, but so is everyone else. Okay, yep, fuck it. I'm gonna go. Yep. I'll get over. Yep, give the guy a thumbs up behind me. Sweet, that fella there. And I'm in. You gotta keep your eyes on the swivel, because anything bigger ain't gonna stop for me. Still rolling. Oh. I better keep an eye on where I am. Oh, okay, so yeah, there's that Ferris wheel in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. There's a building there with a crane on top. That's Lottie Mart, that little box on top of the roof there. There's the bridge that I went over. I'll roll up here so you can see it. All right, for Christ's sake. No need for that whatsoever, eh? So there's the bridge that I went over. There's the Ferris wheel that I rode up to. There's the other bridge that I just come over just now. And here we are. Yeah, my debit card got swallowed. I think Monday last week, and I got a bit upset about that. Mr. Angry. Now I've gone too far. Doesn't matter. So I ended up on screen with the man on the screen there. We communicated, and I wanted my card back. And wait. Man was polite and pleasant. That's his job. But I'm fortunate that I didn't have a plane to catch, or I didn't need a quick 8 million to pay me rent or whatever. I was leaving town that day. Again, be prepared. Don't leave your big transactions to the last moment. And whilst I wasn't desperate for money, I was just trying to hit the rate again. And I still had 3 or 4 million. And but it gobbled me card up. And I realised that they could be 2 or 3 hours if they even made an effort. So I hiked it to the main branch, which wasn't that far away, you know, and insisted that I get my card that day. And again, man, you know, bullshit bank compliance rules. And I didn't want to play that game at all. You know, go away and send us a copy of passport, and, you know, well, how am I going to do that? And I'm not going to do that. And I'll wait, you know, and, oh, well, how, you know, you have to prove who you are. I said, well, you give the card, I'll get some money out, that'll prove who I am. Here's the card number. Not good enough. Just bullshit compliance bank rules. And I wasn't going to play them. And so I offered to wait. And you know, weren't happy about that. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Fellas like that, if I find any money, I'll give them to. On that little three-wheeler. And so I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll wait here, but I don't really want to wait inside. I'll sit on the step. Now, that didn't go down too well. But I did. And I went out and I sat on the front step, and I had my card in my hand about 15 minutes later. No passport, nothing like that. I had a copy of my visa on my phone, and you know, I could prove everything who I was. But it just, you know, the lady was absolutely wonderful, the girl, but she's wearing a uniform. She's got to play the game, and it's no different to anywhere else. And so, you know, it was nothing about her. It was just these compliance rules and whatnot for my benefit. Well, all it did for my benefit was make things bloody difficult. So I dug my heels in a bit, and no, and I got what I wanted in the end. And she understood. She understood. She in the end, she relented. I did have to sign something, but that was okay. You know, I let go of the frustration, and I met her, not in the middle, but I met her. I come up the page a bit, and you know, that girl. Funnily enough, just down the road, I know someone who owns a coffee shop. Now, this is in the city. This is in the guts of the city over there. Main branch, TP Bank. It's good, no fees. And I went down there and said, look, I want to do something for the girl in the bank, because she helped me today. So now it was all about the person and not the system. What can I do? Oh, well, you could buy her a bag. I said, no, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to date her or anything. I just want to show my appreciation as a person. And in the end, the lady who owned the Vietnamese lady who owned the cafe, she walked up the road to the bank with me, and I went in there, and she conveyed that there'll be two or three coffees paid for at the cafe. She can go there in the morning, she can take her friend, or they'll be delivered to her. And this lady was knocked over, man. I don't know if she was embarrassed, but she I don't know what to say, but I felt good anyway. And you know, just pay it back a little bit. Screw the bank system, but she stepped up for me, and I give her a bit of a hard time at the start there, with regards to saying, I'm not playing this game. I'm not coming back tomorrow. I want it now, and I got it. So I got a picture the next day, because I got Zello here and WhatsApp, and you got to have it. And I got a picture of the coffees, my friend delivering the coffees to her at the bank. So that was good. And you know, it helped me. I'm going to walk a bit. It helped me relax a bit too, because I get a bit cranky with that sort of bullshit. Man, I just about got bloody skin burn on my hand when it sucked my card up. She gobbled it up real quick. So that was Be prepared. Anywhere. Things like that happen. I've helped people at customs or immigration, strangers, because they've been dumbasses and overstayed, left the visa to the last moment, and like myself, panic sets in. And this can all be avoided by preparing. Either always keep a reserve of money. One young Pommy fella, a good guy, but man, he had lost it. He was shaking. At immigration, he'd overstayed. They wouldn't let him out. They wouldn't let him leave. They tried to screw him for cash. He couldn't get any because he only had his, was it a Wise card? I'm not sure. They wouldn't accept the card. The guys here wanted some stuff for the back pocket, so they wouldn't let him leave. And I met him in immigration because I was there checking out how it's possible to get a legit license here to ride, and also a TRC, a 12-month visa. Legit. So I was in there trying to find out. I knew I couldn't, but best to go to the horse. And get out of the sun here. And this fella come in straight from the airport. So I calmed him down. He was only 22 or something, and his mother was taking care of his visas and sending him money and shit. And as it turned out, my mother will let me know when my visa's due. Well, that's dumb. Now this guy was a good guy, a good young fella. So it was up to me to point some things out to him. I'm still learning as well. And he learned a few lessons that day. You know, keep backup money, take responsibility for your own bloody visas and when they're due and everything like that. And he couldn't even fill out a form, an overstay form, and he wasn't in trouble at all. It was going to cost him $10 for an extra week. And I just talked to the immigration guy, and real nice to him because I wanted something. And so I played the game. And this young fella, I had to fill his form out for him. And because he was shaking that badly. Yeah, fucking horns. And he learned a lot. He learned a lot of lessons that day. I even spoke to his mother in the UK because he just couldn't keep it together, and assured him he'll be okay. Because she was concerned, he'll be okay. The immigrations guy is actually going to look after him. He's got to go and get some money, and Western Union, I think, was the only place he could get because with his card, I don't know if it was Wise or another one, but he couldn't get cash out with it. You can pay for shit, but he couldn't get cash out for it. And these people take cash. You're a foreigner here, so it's all cash. You can't get a bank account. You can't pay. There's a lot of places you can't pay for with these remittance cards. So he was caught out big time. He learned about that, you know. And even me getting my card swallowed, I've got 2 more, so there wasn't a problem. I carry three debit cards. I can get my dough. I just didn't like what happened. So, you know, therein lies the reality of of travelling. I'm burbling on now. No, it's still running, so we're obviously on the second vid here. And I'm going to go... The hell am I going? Up here. I'm going up here. It's extremely quiet. This road, you can't cross it in the Arvo. I'm just farting around now. I can go out. I can go across any moment. I know that. I'll go after this guy. Oh, let's speedy. Oh, fuck it. Should have gone then. Yeah, no, I snookered myself now. I don't trust any of them what they're going to do. This guy's got an indicator on. It means nothing. And now I'm buggered. So I ain't going to chance it. I'll go after the bus. Bus has got an indicator on, absolutely no reason. He ain't going anywhere. Oops, there we go. Those lights were for me, that was cool. I know how it rolls here. Initially, when I saw this sort of thing carry on, I thought, oh, what an idiot, you know. But I got a fair idea of the thinking that goes on the road here now, and what you can do, and as much as it looks like a cock act, you just have to do it. So there was nothing unusual in what I did there. I knew what they were doing, they knew what I was doing. I picked my moment, and you can see me, I can see you. Christ, I'm getting smoked out here. There's, yeah, I'll give you an idea here of the back to nature shit you can expect. There you go. I don't need to describe anything, you can see it. Perfectly normal everywhere. I'll ride up here a bit and show it for what it is. Jean, you asked about this. Now, the heat of the day could have started that. I would say that that's self-ignited. A bit of glass in there. But here, I mean, there you go. Don't need to say much, do I? Not mine, so why do I have to worry about it? You know, that seems to be the how it rolls here. Alright, actually there's a nice breeze now. No, still rolling, so the battery ain't dead yet. That's about it. I'll scoot up here and back again. That was I've done 7 kilometers. That's nothing. That's just going to the ATM. I'll just have a look around here because I've blown a couple of discs in my neck, so I can't turn around.